weapons we've contrived. Armies of shadows will tremble before the banner we're beside. Drawn out of eternal slumber as our legacy draws near. The blackest of demons arises and the battle's joined abound. No one will stand in my way. Dwarven forge, dwarven forge. A power intention to me. Here it stands, the dwarven forge. Ignite my heart, dragon flame. Dwarven forge. It sequence the lost to the past. Guide my steel, dwarven forge. Be strong as we fight to the last.
As the brave Lord army marches upon the hell dimension, smiting all in their way, a mighty demon lord lusting for the power of the forge blocks their path. Its name is Amarok.
To see how long it takes me to notice.
See what? Are we live? Welcome to Reforged Live. This is the thrilling finale of what the heck are we doing? Cities Reforged, Tudor Villages, the season finale.
Tudor Villages? I gotta go change the name.
Villages, I don't know. Hey, we are here. We are not sleep deprived. We are ready to rock and roll. We are on the cusp of 1.6 million and some trees. We are, I don't know what's going on, but welcome everybody. Let's rock and roll. Woo!
Yeah, we're here to hang out, celebrate, see how big the numbers get.
Do the travel dance, yeah.
Just kind of bring this campaign home. As he said, unlocking some trees. So our final stretch goal is at 1.6. Currently, we're at 1.579.
I was worried we were gonna break it before the stream, and then we'd just have to go home or something.
We nearly did. There's 1.58. So we're now less than 20,000 away from breaking that. Feels like a sure thing. We're gonna hit this. Like, it's not even gonna be close. Yeah, it's a very chill, laid back energy today. We're not stressed about hitting anything. We are getting this stretch goal that was not even supposed to be pieces for this campaign. So
it is now.
That's
right?
it is now. We're making them early.
Look at this. We got the teams here. Letitia's here. Eli's here. Sylla's here. Anybody else in the team?
Mace's here.
Oh yeah, of course, Mace. Mace's dad's here, unofficial member of the
Mace's
team.
dad is here. He's
is he? I don't
he's
know.
actually in the C-suite, and we just don't talk about it.
He's the corporate mastermind. He's our shareholder.
Yeah.
So we're probably gonna do some giveaways too, right? Oh,
yeah.
We haven't really talked
we've got our usual.
We're doing $1,
$50
2, 3?
Dwarven Porters.
What are we doing?
I don't know. How many do you think Jay will let us get away with?
We definitely do one.
Yeah.
If we break 1.6, we do another one.
All right, so we're doing 2.
And then if we break 1.7, we'll do do another
3?
one. Yeah. Let's do it. 1.7.
The stretch goals are things that only affect Twitch
stretch goal
chat.
money. Hamster's
Yeah.
here. Woo!
Hamster's here. And if any of the team wants to come in and hang out at any point, they will. And we're just kind of here. 2 million sci-fi sculpted water. All right.
Modular water tile sci-fi pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
Before we do anything,
Mm-hmm.
we should we got some new pieces. We have
Yes.
The team has been working tirelessly to get these final pieces done, and we have them. We've been cranking around the clock today, so let's
We've been cranking around the clock.
Let's wait, we'll go over there. Start here.
Yeah.
Start small, bump. So we got hot off the presses. This is what I call the pieces that were left over. What can they build? It's a fabulous. So we got new when did you finish these? We got Eli finished sculpting these.
You got those done on.
This
Friday
was on Friday, and then the little guys will show us were done on.
They were done on Monday and then shipped here Tuesday morning.
Of course, UPS screwed up, and we got these that shipped out on Friday, the same as the ones that shipped on Monday. But who knows? So this is the T intersection from the path.
It's just a balloon track. Yeah, you can easily set up tower defense maps.
Oh yeah.
With these paths now.
Oh, now I have to do that, right? And Aaron was sprinting like crazy to get these painted. And then Hamster tagged in this morning and started bulking out so we could get a whole bunch of these. So we have enough to play with. It's been a heck of a team effort. And then of course the photos had to go, and then graphics getting updated, and Letitia's updating grimoires and graphics, and it's been a scramble. Yeah, we really need to make a tower defense.
We need to make a tower defense game. That's what we need to do.
This is what we do. So we got the crossroads here. This guy's got a little pole accessory hole in between all those. Michelle's here. Chuck's here. This is exciting. But I didn't show the pole accessory hole in this one too. This guy's got a little pole accessory hole here. All right, so we get Tyler physically here in the flesh. So that concludes our. We now have the full 4x4 dirt path family at this juncture, right? So we've got the straight, we've got the curve, we've got the 2x4. Let's review. Wait, and here's the best part. This is the thing our Tudor village needed but didn't dare hope for, and here it is. It's whole. It's complete. It's amazing, right? So we have the straight, we have the 2x4, we've got the curve. we've got the T, and we've got the crossroads on top of the transition thing. So we have, so that alone, we've got everything you need to do your basic paths. And then, is everybody buckled up? Do they have questions on these yet first?
Can you show transitioning from path to 4x4 dirt with the new pieces?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what we'll do when we actually have the 2x2s out. Yeah.
Is that what you mean? Or do
They're
you
talking
mean
about
with
using the
actual
2x2s to go
advanced
from
road?
a
Oh yeah,
path
we got that
into
in
the
thing.
yeah.
Boom.
The thing that we keep telling people it'll do that we haven't shown yet. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, any questions on these before we look at the advanced boys?
18K.
Grave Ribbon wants multiple builds of the advanced fellowship. We literally just these pieces were pitch painted like an hour ago. We're working on it as fast as we can. All right. Hold. I'm gonna move the camera. If you want to
Okay.
pop it
Let's
off.
go to this.
Boom.
Yeah.
All right.
17K now. We are moving.
Oh, you know what I should do? Let me move the table. Tabla.
Tabla rasa?
Yeah, tabla rolla.
Oh. The orchard is truly less angry tonight.
Oh, I didn't mention. Well, yeah. Eli would put some very in being aware of the little orchard trees. Was very conscious about where it put the pole accessory holes. All right. Okay, so we start up front here. We got. Oh, it's me standing. Who's that in the shadow? That's me. All right, we're gonna get first little taste of these little advanced boys here. Look at this. We got. Is that gonna stay here?
Wow, look at how natural. Look at how natural that looks.
So we'll strip away some of the bits so you can see. So we got, right, this is the concave, two concaves there, little straight, concave, convex, concave. So it lets you make little dead ends or little nooks. Right, a MacGuffin spot. In this case, a little sundial. Bump, bump. And we'll take them apart and play. First, let's look at it as a whole first. Then we're going to come on over here. We'll wander through this build. Over here, we've got our magnolia covering up the crossroads. I'll have to go on the other side after a sec, but we'll get there. T intersection going into the building there. We can see that. With the arch. This is maybe disguising it a little bit, right? So it just feeds like right into those double doors, real nice, like. Boom, boom, boom. Right, so it snuggles in there really nice, going around the corner. All right, then we got in the center here. I got to rotate this around so we can see. I once again forgot to think about where the camera's going to be for the stream. All right, hold. Please stand by.
It's the well. Yeah, there we go. That's what he was asking to see.
All right, so. Thank you.
Yeah, you can see it going to wide dirt out there.
We're gonna have to take out some of the dress. All right. So
16.5K.
we have this fun gag we have going here, right? We have this straight. Yeah, I went too far. Imagine I overdid it. Hard to imagine. All right, so we have the straight, right? It's the straight going into the advanced field. There's two little straights, a convex into straight right to open us up into. Oh, no, into this is the dirt we did back in Lowtown. So it all works real nice, like. Then back here, hang on, we'll rotate back around a little bit. All right, and then back here we have street feeding into it again, similar gag, and then we're using, let's put this down. We're doing a little swell out with convexes, concaves, and straight to make a little area you could sit park, and then again transitioning back out into regular 4x4s. Boom, 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 boom. And we can come around over here. See that in all its. All right, so you're gonna have a lot of options with these pieces. It's gonna let you open up. So we're mixing, right? We've got some of the plain dirt 2x2, 4x4 in the middle, so you can make big open spaces. You could put a building in there, right? You could just pop this out and.
People are wondering how many advanced core sets this is.
It's 1.5.
Yeah, because I don't think we have that many. So it
No.
has to be...
It's been the ratio, so you could put like a building in the middle of it if you wanted, right?
Mhm.
Pop that out of the way so you can see. It's, I believe, in counting the area over there, I think it's 12 4x4s, or 12 straights, 6 concaves, 6 convexes. I could be wrong. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's that. Right? Because you were doing multiples of
It's
4.
8, 8, 4, 4. 8
Yeah.
straights, 4 curves, 4 curves.
So I think we have 12, 6, 6 right now in hand. So you can pop anything in there. You can expand and contract as much as you need. We'll mess around. We'll try some road do some wide roads and whatnot. Just want to see this in its entirety. Then we're gonna rotate around this other side here. Hold on. Put this well back. Boop.
You got 2 buckets?
Feels like, yeah, you just one in bucket, one out bucket. I don't know. But it feels like now you can do like the town square, right? Like the big open area that you'd have in the middle of your thing. Boom.
I just the fact that it makes the dirt and the grass both so
we have
flexible.
a whole family now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really exactly what we needed. It's so delightful. Okay, so then coming around over here, right, dirt paths. We're doing the same T intersection gag over here, where the right, the T is feeding us into the big double doors there. That's where you get your carriage parking or whatnot. And then this table, right, feeding the main path out into the big open area. So with this combination, dual wheeling buckets, with this combination of the actual 4x4 paths and then the advanced builders, like you're gonna be able to make. I don't even know what people are gonna make yet. It's gonna be wild. Well, let's go all the way around. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Anything on this we want to see before we take all the pieces out and start playing around? Rotate the table.
15K to go.
Holy moly.
People are asking when we're going to do dirt banks.
Oh boy.
Not now.
Let's be excited with what we have right here. Let's play with these toys first.
Yeah.
Yeah, dirt banks would be neat someday. Lots of banks for everything, right? We gotta.
What should dirt banks be used for? You can do
Muddy river bank. Or
yeah. I think that's
transitioning a slum. It can be like a weird beach kind of thing. Like
you may not have dirt going up to another layer as much, but it using
fancy dirt
being used
bike
for river banks makes sense.
Sure. I just think.
Can we see the windmill?
Out of any bank idea, it to me has diminishing return. Like grass and sand and snow and swamp and all the other things that we've kind of been, dwelling in. See repeated use cases and
a jousting area. No, nothing yet, Mudkip. What's big round circular door ever?
12K.
Wow, it's wild.
We need sand for the obligatory anime beach episode.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
You got sand coming. Don't worry.
What else? Anything we need to see in here before we take pieces out and start pushing around?
Have you seen any anime that's had a beach episode? How much anime have you seen?
Not modern. I mean, just like Pokemon doesn't count in modern. I used to watch
Pokemon does have
in the
some beach
90s,
episodes.
I got all the like the serious ones. None of like the series. But that was always the joke, because they would go to the beach and do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I watched like Ninja Scroll and Gyorotoki Doji, whatever that was, the
Wow.
thing, and all the like 90s madness.
Wow.
A mean dirt bug.
See, like 18 dirt banks.
We don't have any dirt. Oh, you mean the?
I
the
think it means
advanced
paths.
Oh, we have. I don't know. What do we do? We did the math before. It was 12 of the advanced or the big ones. Let's pull these buildings out and build some roads. Let's play around. We're here. Boom. All right, let's try.
Let's see.
Whoa.
Does Star Blazers count as anime? Let me look up Star Blazers real quick.
Does Cowboy Bebop count?
Cowboy Bebop
Yeah.
absolutely counts as anime. Yes. Does Cowboy Bebop count as anime? Oh, Star Blazers is an American adaptation of Space Battleship Yamato.
Then yes, even as
Okay.
an adaptation, it's
So I,
close to a technicality as an anime.
so I assume that's like Power Rangers is still Sentai, even though it's
Yes,
like the American.
Power Rangers is still considered part of the Sentai tree, but it is very distinctly like not canon Sentai.
Right, because they
all
make,
universe Sentai.
are there people who try to explain like the
Try to
original
explain
Japanese
Power
series
Rangers to
mixed
people?
in with
Yeah.
yeah, I suppose also that.
Yes, they're all.
How many people go deep into Power Rangers lore?
Is
One
there
of-
Power
one of my-
Rangers
one of my
lore?
good friend- Yes, there
Yeah.
is.
I
I
don't know. I never watched that.
Jason David Frank, like
What?
Jason David and Frank?
Jason David Frank
I know Anne Frank.
was
that man
the
get
guy who
three first names?
played the Green Ranger in the original Power Rangers. He was a Power Ranger until he died like 3 years ago. He was the same character.
That's kind of
Multiple iterations of Power.
That's kind of wild. Did they have his character getting older, or did they just
Yes.
not explain it?
No,
Okay.
he was getting old. Yeah, it was awesome.
Interesting.
He was he was the leader for a very long time.
Because he was the oldest.
No, just because he was the character.
That was his arc.
Yeah. And so Tommy Oliver. He was the Green Ranger, then the White Ranger, then he became the Red Ranger, then he was the Red Ranger, then he was the Red Ranger.
So we can do.
Yeah, look at
you
that.
can
So-
widen out your. roads.
Yeah, so all of you that wanted
Yeah.
swells,
You can. Oh, we can do a swell for sure. Let's.
like that's how you. I mean, you.
Yeah, I
you
just
done
want a
there,
shorter-
You offset it by 2 inches. Uh-huh.
I don't believe. All right, so that's like a proper
Do you
swell.
want to go take this call?
They definitely wanted it 7:30, or not 1:30. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go back to it.
No problem. Thank you. Right. Hey, Mace, if you're watching, you apparently told the restaurant to deliver the food at 1:30.
AM.
Dude, that's why they were confused.
That's why I'm so confused. 7:30 now or 7:30 hit?
All right. Anyway, we can get a minute accurate town?
Minute.
I don't know. I like a smaller dirt better than the large ones. Is that weird? Maybe it's just camera.
No.
light.
It's just more fiddly, right? It does wonderful things.
The smaller
It
dirt,
just requires a little more work.
yeah, the smaller dirt does more, but it doesn't build as fast.
I mean, yeah.
Like
That
you can.
one section right there, that's the 2x2. Could you? Oh no, you got the curves on either side.
Right, so you can do some fun, right? We got some swells going. We can do a little. We can do. We did dead end before. What else do we need to see? Do you want to do a wider?
1.59 under 10K. You go.
Holy moly!
Say it again.
Having it fast. I don't know what else. What else I want to see with these? Let's see. We have regular swells. We could do. I mean, for fun. We can replicate every. You can replicate every intersection or every 4x4 tile, right? So you can do it, and you could use it for variety that way too, right? Let's do a turn. What am I?
Yeah, it gives you the same general footprint of a curve or an intersection, but with different edges and shapes to get there. So it's
right. So we can mix and match, right? So we have like a neat, right? That's a more irregular turn now. We can see. We'll do a straight.
7K. Maybe we just need to.
All right, we got a straight.
Can I?
Shorty straight. Let's do a. We did a swell previously. Let's do a T intersection.
So trees will not go live before the campaign closes because we need to finalize some paint schemes and stuff. So we're actually going to wait and just
Finalize compositions.
Yeah, we're going to actually put the listings up when the pledge manager launches. So we're not going to put the trees up at this time. However, Tyler does have a good estimate of what the prices will be if you're really wanting to put money in now and like have it on your stretch pay or something like that.
Let's we can do a deep dive on the tree prices. You got the walking compositions and here the walking spreadsheet here. Let's poke at this dirt till we get tired, and then we'll let's look at the trees and talk.
Poke at this dirt until we get tired.
Eventually you'll be like, all right, we've done everything we need to
Is
do
there
with
any
dirt.
interesting compatibility we can do here that we haven't shown?
I don't know.
Like throwing in sci-fi or something? Would that be too much? Okay, we don't have to.
Somebody just said grass banks down to dirt with the dirt path.
Grass?
Being the levels, like putting
Grass?
grass banks on top of the grass parts of the.
Grass banks on top of this?
Wanted to
Like
see
a
the
hat
levels.
on a hat? Okay. We can
We do it with,
but it is an interesting way to make like a
right.
you can make a 4-way intersection off a thing or whatever.
Well, because also it's not, anything you're covering with the grass, like, could theoretically also be, a foam riser or something, or a battle up against it or something and pushing up into something else.
What's going to be interesting is we have like the banks are going to overlap. It's going to make the trail more narrow.
Sure.
Right, because
you need them to be lined up.
Right, so like you did that and that, like you start to get. I mean, at that point you could just use, like at this point you might as well just use the regular. You might as well just use regular dirt.
But also, doing the 4 convexes as a little mound, right? Like, doing the short.
A little rise, like a little lump for your tree or something.
Or whatever is not. Not terrible.
But you could do. Would probably be more efficient. It'd be easier just to do it with regular, unregular dirt. If you were gonna do. Right.
Can you show packed dirt ground cover in between those 4 corner pieces? Yeah, if you put a 4x4 in the center and then a 2x2 on each side of it, you can make like a really wide 4-way intersection.
We've been showing that.
Let's do that.
There's also some photos that have been put into the Discord for everybody who's on the Discord.
Which should be everybody. Is there anybody here that's not on the Discord? Get in there. You have the link?
That's where kids hang out now.
That's where all this stuff happens. All right, let's do that. We'll do a little open.
Yeah, we are 1 all-in away from the unlock.
Amazing.
Yeah. Our backer count's also like really skyrocketed today.
These little advanced builder pieces are so fun. Like you won't regret whatever high multiple you get. You won't regret it. Like they just give you so much. I don't know. You can just build anything with these. Madness. We're doing a 4-way, or let's do a 3 because I'm running out. I don't know where the other. So You know what? We need more of what? How many do I have here? Oh, here. The convexes are my weak spot right now. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we only have 6 in total. So that means. Anybody watching, can they spot the convex? Where's the missing? Pow, pow, pow. Here. I'm not even on it. Look at that. It's a fun. All right. We are. Woo!
We're gonna get a Game of Thrones stream on Twitch. What does that mean?
I think Mace is just trying to mess with it.
Can you see the count? Yes.
Oh,
It's right
that. Oh, there you
But Nate is built. So I'm trying
159.
not to cover up build. Although maybe what I can do is cover up Nate.
Yeah, and then you can put your something in the middle, like the little fountain. All right, that looks great. Yeah, these guys are you're gonna be very happy to have a whole bunch of these bits. What else should we try with these? We did roads. I mean, you could do like this could just be a super wide road too if you wanted to. Let's just do a sec. If you were so inclined, this could. I mean, you essentially can do like the Imperial Streets to Alleys kind of gag with this, right? Just makes really, really wide roads. That's a very wide road.
And instead of that 2x4, could you replace it with a transition bank? Just to see it.
This one?
The one in the front.
Oh, yeah. So you see down, like, to then go forward to the river
Yeah,
or
basically.
something. Yeah. Boom. Look at that.
3K?
Wow. It's cooking.
Nearly there.
Now you need to super your face over it.
Slap the well in the center. Now it's an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Yeah, but it's all dried up.
Yeah.
There we go. That's it.
Was that it?
1.6. Yay.
Maybe one more piece.
Hey, if you got any questions about pieces, go ahead and ask us, and we will look
Uh-oh,
at
we're
that
back
for you.
down. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Nine,
All right,
nine.
take it
It's legit. It's not.
Take him back.
Someone's
Take him back.
trolling us.
Take him back.
Wait, Carthoon is so close to back, you just can't decide on maybe one more piece.
What's the piece? Let us
Yeah.
know, and we'll help you out.
Forever hold your
Ready to
piece.
see tree prices so I can finalize my pledge.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a little bit.
The
Finalize it in the pledge manager. Oh, you know what? That's a good segue to Tyler. You want to talk about prices on trees? I'll come
wanna
give him
get
the
a-
tree news. Hot off the spreadsheet. Hot off the chair.
Get off the chair. Yeah, go ahead and just turn this-
hot dog is dead.
So first, in case people don't know, let's go. Here's what we're looking at right now. We've got this two-part maple, where the upper part pops off as modular and can become a little freestanding shrub. This can be just a little tree all by itself. Yeah, cute little tree. Or you can stack them. Boom.
This is also
And
using an
hook it in.
extender currently.
This has got a regular tree trunk, right? Narrow tree trunk and the new stump lump base. So that's tree number A. Number A. And here is tree designation 2, the magnolia. And this is the large trunk base guy. Boom, boom, boom. That it'll fit the this new stump lump. The urban planter is designed to be totally flat, so you can put a small or a large trunk on there. Either will look good. So it works with either of our size trunks, and if there were trunks that had like a different bark texture, that would work on there also. And then we have this new vase with the little flowers under it. It's a large trunk vase that takes that real nice.
Yeah.
The reason we haven't seen more options yet is these are the ones we have, but we'll get some more dated at some point.
Additionally, with this base here, what we found when we've used one or two of the other large tree trunks is that we're gonna have to push it out just a little bit.
It's
more.
a little unstable when you.
So we're figuring it out, kind of like how we're gonna make certain that it sits 100%, no matter like not having to put the willow in a specific direction to make it stand up or whatever. But they're also prototypes, so.
And then in lieu of stump toppers, right? Because ideally we want to have the stump lumps feel complete when you get them. So for the wild ones we have the stump toppers that look like a broken off tree or whatnot. But it seems funny in a city to have a stump with just a broken off thing in the middle. So instead of stump toppers, we're gonna have these little urns that pop over them. Yay! Something like that. Right, and these are obviously freestanding. You can put them anywhere.
Yeah.
But you can pop them over these so that you don't have to have dead stumps there if you don't want to use the stumps. So the stump lump packs will be complete without the toppers because we've sold toppers separate from the lumps, so you can mix and match.
It does mean that these because they're hollow will not have a magnet. So just in terms of freestanding anywhere else or on terrain trays or whatever, they're because of this functionality, they're not going to have something to hold it down.
Well, that's a good question for Eli. What flavor are these azaleas? What are the flowers?
I don't remember them being azaleas because we did the azaleas in the.
Those are hydrangeas.
Sweet daffodils.
Jeez, get it together, Tyler. They, I don't know.
So the important thing to know about those trees, and the only thing I can say about the pricing is we are still kind of finalizing the composition. We're trying to finalize all the use case, and like I said, like in relation to the large stump lump, like we do still have some alterations that we have to do. So like they're not perfect. And so we're trying to get them to be there at the current moment, just because we haven't been able to play with them as much with all the other kind of things, and with the nature of like these are items that we're going to be scheduled for further along projects. So now that we've unlocked them, we're going to be spending our time post campaign to really put it through its paces and make sure that once it's available in Pledge Manager, it's really cool. Additionally, I will say though that like the price targeting is around for a toppers pack and a stump lump pack, which is how our trees are packed across the board. For one of each of those, it'll be about $135 painted, about $70 to $75 unpainted. At the current compositions, at the current, sizings and all those other things.
But we are poking at the trees a little bit. Yes. Aaron is messing with paint, specifically on the maple. What we're trying to do. That guy's a little crooked.
I think
it's the toppers.
I think it's the hole in the.
It's crooked.
It's a crooked hole.
Yeah. So we got this. So we're poking at
prototypes.
Yeah. Poking at having a second color available. So still working on what there'll be. No guarantees yet, no promises, but the dream is that we can do it in something that looks like the Japanese maple, anything that kind of red, purple, whatnot. So we're still working on it, trying to get it to work. So this is the hope. This is one of the reasons we're not locking it now.
Yeah.
So we have time to experiment, trying to get it nailed. So then when we have something, because we can't change it once this campaign ends, like it's locked in. So we got an hour and a half left. So we got to just figure out.
The sort of and the only thing on that is a 2-color thing. Do we make the pack one of each? Do we make 2 different packs where it's 2 of the purple and then the other pack is
It's
2
2 of the
green,
green.
right? That's the other things that are part of those conversations of saying,
Yeah.
like, what actually gives us the most robust answer to this kind of question. And I saw somebody ask about dirt, grass, trees bundle, and it's like, well, the grass banks are already in a bundle. The dirt paths are going to be in a bundle.
So it's a bundle one. A mega double triple
those two
bundle.
things are going to be in their
Yeah.
own spaces. We don't have to make an additional one.
Did we really hit? We officially hit 1.6.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
over it.
Oh yes, yeah, we've been over it for.
Woo! I don't know. It was fluctuating when we put it up. The numbers went down.
We're pretty solidly through it now. But,
Anytime you break through,
Look at that.
the system just says you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even if people are just adjusting some things to make it, it's still going to go back
Yeah,
to
we
where it
got
was once.
I got an update together every other week. I'm off it.
Yeah.
So exciting.
Looking at it.
We got some pictures. We got some bits. So also the other thing is like this. All the trees need to work together as a family. So it's making sure that the paint works together as this family, and then also does it work with the extended family of all the trees?
Yeah.
And does it work with the rest of the plants? So we got that's one of the reasons we're not rushing it out so we can make sure we get it right. So when we offer it, it'll be what it is.
But is there going to be a tree bundle? I'd
Yes.
say
There's got it.
half and half
Yeah.
in terms of like, if there's, for instance, if we push forward with the purple tree and there's 2 tree packs because one is purple and one is green, yeah, we would end up making a bundle most likely because it would be trying to wrap all of those things together. But if it's just 1 and 1, I'm sort of half and half on that. Like we'll have those discussions.
Once again, this is why I wait until the
Yeah.
pledge manager so we have time to like figure it out.
The grass and the dirt are not necessarily on the exact same level sculpturally, but they are close. The grass is sitting on top of the dirt in such a manner that it's not a deep inset. It's not like the alleys that have a true like deep inset. It is still basically the same height at the end of the day, pretty much. Like it is a very small dip.
What do we all the naysayers in Discord for not reaching 1.6 need to apologize. Yeah. Can you show the inset closer in the camera? Which inset? Oh, on the
It's just that.
yeah. I'll hold this.
Right.
Right, there's a
Very,
little-
very minor.
But it's
still
there.
part-
You
but
can,
it's
you
there.
can feel it. It's a
Yeah.
millimeter or two. So.
Yeah. But it's I was gonna also say it's sculpturally distinct. It's not just a blur into it.
Yeah, I did a neat job of it. So you can definitely see it, feel it. Oh, this reminded me. We have to show one of the really cool things he did here. Yeah, so just extending what this is.
We got some requests to see them in line with dirt with alleys whenever there's.
Yes, got it.
With owls? Where is it? Mhm. Oh, I missed it. Oh, no.
I think I'm done doing page maintenance and stuff, so I'll back to monitoring.
There's a little tiny there's little bones, little skeleton buried in the ground there. Eli's logic was at crossroads are often where you would like hang thieves as a warning or whatnot, so it's a skeleton of a hanged thief, I believe. So here he can correct the story.
How
A little
about
bit.
fall colors for the trees? Oranges and reds and yellow for the magnolias. They go yellow in the fall.
We have not yet done fall forest,
Mm-hmm.
but it's certainly something people have talked about. Or people have asked about.
Spoonbender talked coworkers into backing. All you had to do was take in a piece of dwarven forge and show it to them. That's pretty cool.
Spoonbender?
It's pretty cool
What?
story.
Yeah. What do you do that all your coworkers are on board for terrain? We do not have any more convexes, but
Did you show how many stand on the dirt corner?
Dirt corner?
Somebody asked to see how many stand on the dirt corner.
You mean this one? This
know.
one? What the?
I don't know.
I'll grab a miniature.
Grab a
but
miniature.
I don't know which
Can you
one.
test physics, Tyler?
Sure.
Can you show the people that
The
physics
dirt
work?
The dirt paint scheme, I don't know if it's got answered. It's supposed to be the same paint scheme as the dirt from Lowtown as well.
Yes, that's why we were using the dirt. We're using it to fill in the bits.
Yeah, we want it to match.
This guy is
Just the ones we got there are prototypes that we painted with the paints that we have here, and the dirt from Lowtown is factory, enamel paint. So it's a little hard to make it match exactly with our prototypes, but they're going to be getting done the same.
It's not necessarily the same as Wildlands, but they
Wildlands. It's
The
the
Lowtown.
yeah. The tensions are the same.
Yeah, they're
same
like-
dirt.
they might be a slight.
Put that down there. Put this.
The
down.
dirt grass terrain tray is being added in the pledge manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need to make some new art for it, so it's not up yet. Terrain tray
Show the well.
Earn plan.
Yeah.
Well,
We've
might be
reached that. Once we broke. I can't believe we broke 1.6. This is wild.
Yeah, with a lot of time.
What did
left.
we do? Yeah. So
Well,
now people we get fun requests.
We also just broke 1,100 backers.
Wow.
Yeah.
What did we do to them?
We broke them by showing them trees.
Your
No.
path terrain tray. I don't know.
Put them on the edge. Yeah.
Yeah. Right, like
I'm going. Sit here.
That's one of the
Steam Forge.
Steam
is.
Forge.
So that works. Then you can want to get crazy.
Just got your pledge in.
Congrats.
Nice, Carvin.
Thanks for pledging.
Carson was the one who came in asking about the One Piece, right?
I did in one of the early photos what happened to that. There you go. Astrolabe.
Different dirt than in Burrows.
Yes.
yes.
Would love to see how the dirt path pieces transition to the new dirt roads range rates.
We have a whole bunch of photos of that from yesterday.
Yeah, we should have photos of it posted in.
Are they in the gallery yet? Maybe.
They might be in the gallery. Those photos definitely do exist.
The cobblestone boards. Yeah.
These numbers are still going up.
It's crazy. I can't believe we got these trees. This is bonkers.
As said, there are no more stretch goals. Although if we get to 2 million, we'll do stand in the snow.
Next.
Yeah.
How about we just do that anyway?
I have one thing.
You have one thing.
Yeah. We'll see where we get.
What does that mean? Wait,
I have one thing, and I'm watching.
you want to throw something out there?
No.
You don't want to, but you're going to begrudgingly throw something out there that nobody's asking you to do,
Yes.
but you hate it.
Yes.
But you're okay.
But I'm comfortable doing it.
You're comfortable doing it.
Yeah. I just wanted everybody to know how much I hate it.
Is it anything we've talked about?
Yeah. It's things that people have talked about.
Things that people have talked about.
Yes.
Customers have talked about.
Yes. It's a fun game for me and you right now. What you're doing?
Everybody
Chris-
just wants to know now.
Chris
Cattails?
loves
Cattails?
fun games.
No, not cattails.
Artifacts?
No, not things that can't be done.
Artifacts can be done. Artifacts are makeable.
But also, not anything that has to be molded. Not a new piece.
Okay.
What's this cryptic?
We said no stretch goal. No. We don't have like beyond 1.6. We don't. But I said I do have something, and I'm sort of watching where we're getting.
We'll make a Tudor Village
Something.
adventure module campaign for levels 6 to 14.
Absolutely not.
Level
No.
6 to 14.
Yeah.
6 to 14 is such a funny, like,
I love it.
the only good part of the game. It's for
really
5e.
It's really good for level 6 to 14.
Yeah. I guess what I would say is, where are we at?
We were at 1.61, and then it went down a bit. I think someone's editing their pledge, so it's gonna go back
Yeah.
up. We're at 1.61.
Things beyond 1.6 help the idea of like, well, people are asking for
additional
magnetic ivy. People are
Okay.
asking for blah blah blah, and so I'm trying to say like I'd be remiss if I didn't allow something like that to be on the docket as
Magnetic Ivy has been
sort of an apology of saying
An
we wouldn't
apology.
get to
We're sorry for being mean about you wanting magnetic ivy.
well, me specifically. Or like I don't know that we're gonna make it to 1.6.
The Tyler apology
like,
pack.
like these things of like I know that there's a couple of pieces that I've been pretty staunch on. Like, hey, it's really gonna be a piece store item more than it can be a pack.
Right. Maybe we could do.
Maybe we could do something that could take care of some of that for some people. I know that people love that double door and you know people have been talking about magnetic walls and stuff like that. So anyway, that's what I'm trying to say is that like I'd like to monitor it.
It lets us reconsider some of that stuff as maybe there's a way to
now that we've broken through 1.6 and the whole definition of this was actually, jokes aside, just to mean like because we can't take on more molds unless, to be truthful, hitting 2 million obviously that's a number that we'd have to really consider. What we could like
consider our life choices. Yeah.
But as a celebratory thing of like we made it farther than I think I was considering we were going to be able to. So we might as well think about it from the realm of like it would be nice to give another limited run thing or figure out another way to maybe do one or two of these things that people have requested pretty heavily that we've said like it's really only going to be a piece store thing.
Hey, you know
that's more of my direction on something like that.
You know, it would be a nice thing. A nice thing to make for people.
But
what if we did? What if we did stickers for the magnetic sign? Right, people were asking for stickers on there.
Thought we already said we were doing.
Yeah, we didn't tell them.
We didn't? I
No.
thought
I'm pretty sure
it's in the set listing.
Yeah, I
we
think
were.
pretty sure that
Did we put it in the update?
I don't know if we put it in the update.
we didn't put it in an update.
No.
I don't think
I'm
we
not
did.
trying to say that. You know,
Yeah.
but I think that's a great. Thing to give them.
Yeah, if we get
I
to
got a great
1.61.
idea. Hey, yeah. What if we put stickers in the magnetic sign pack?
Woo, can we
Okay,
do that?
sure. Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
Great.
Good job, Chris.
Letitia, get on it.
You stole Nate's idea. Good job.
Oh, it was Backer idea.
Yeah.
But you made it happen.
I
That was a good
will
idea.
say it's not going to be like can't do alt paints, can't really do any extensive stuff. I'm really trying to focus on something like that. People who are already trying to get stuff in the piece store or who are like, I guess I'm going to have to just plan for that for a few of those pieces. Maybe we can just actually make a pack that then allows that person to make it part of their order.
Well, at the end of the day, we want people to get the pieces that they're going to use on the table and are excited
Even if it's
about.
just limited run,
Yeah.
I guess, again, the point.
So no alternate stream paint job on the dirt paths.
Absolutely.
All right.
You'd have to.
It's hard enough just getting this paint job.
Yeah,
Really?
there's a seventh level of hell that you'd have to force me into before I would, I think, go for an alt paint on the dirt.
7th level specifically.
What
Yeah, because 8th I'm already dead. Like I'm down.
What else do we need to poke at? We got we've seen the trees. We've seen the new advanced builder dirt paths. You've seen the dirt paths. What else? What else do you want?
I think same level tiles, please. Same level tiles.
Can you clarify same level?
Is that is that the request
it,
for
please.
elevating the terrain tray to be at the same height, like putting it on a floor so it's the same height as the sculpted dirt tiles? Yeah, new tiles on the same level as terrain tray.
Transition dirt path river ford. We did a transition dirt path river ford yesterday. Oh, we want more t-shirts. Email Jay.
Oh, and people are still asking if the flower pot fits in the well.
We just did that.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It may not have been long enough for you.
Same thing. Pop it out.
Well, it actually does fit inside.
It's literally in
Yeah.
the well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not pretty, but
Yeah,
you
they
can
were
mod it.
new
Yeah.
tiles on the same level as a terrain tray.
Fails about with like a word.
somebody asked earlier if the new stump lump was a 2x2 it fits in line with floors. Yes, the urban planter is sculpted to be a 2x2 on the bottom, and then it kind of slopes up after it gets to floor height. So if you build it in line, it's got a nice little slope.
Especially with urban elevation is what it's sculpted to match.
But it still looks good even in line with grass or
Yeah.
other things too.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's a great addition no matter where you put it, but
Does the tree fit?
Let's see. Which terrain tray are we? What is this one? Are you
A
asking?
dirt bath terrain tray, but on a floor so that it is at the same height as the sculpted dirt. They want to see what it looks like if it.
Where are
flows
we
it up.
going from the dirt path terrain tray onto the? Where are we
Sculpted dirt
transitioning?
path into dirt path terrain tray
then that's
Without
what
the
we have.
transition.
at the same level. Yeah.
So you want to raise this
So
up
just
another.
Yes, it's
path.
putting that up a floor height.
all right.
Here,
What would it take to transition from lava flow to grass? You got to just do it and ask your players not to say anything about it.
Yeah.
You know, if your players really complain about it,
I was gonna say,
That's
'cause I
on
can
them.
Bring over a.
Yeah, just throw that under. So was I seeing the Minotaur Farmer mini?
the urban planter will not have biscuit slots
No, not currently.
What would you biscuit it?
I mean, you could.
because it's
technically, you could do
cobblestone.
it. You could do it against like the half arches, right? Like, or any of the other things.
Oh, the square planter. I
The
was thinking of the
square-
urn.
not the.
I was
urn,
like
but
the urn.
the
Yeah.
square planter.
Yeah, it's
I
square. So
think
maybe
the
there's
one thing I would be concerned with is the pardon me, doing that at this then a slide for the
Well, it just doesn't.
trunk. I
When
don't
would you
know
actually do? It feels like it's gonna up the price for
per version. of
just for a thing that I don't know when you would actually do it.
it. Just technically, and this is just speaking out loud in logic world. There is technically space for it, and it wouldn't obstruct this hole. But
What are you gonna
I just don't
biscuit it
think I don't
to?
think you would actually
What's it?
want to
What's
do
it? What's it? Oh, so you could be like a flower box.
Well, I think
could-
it,
you could
yeah,
biscuit
like
to the
yeah,
side of
you could,
your,
yeah,
uh,
or some in between. You could in between buildings or
Oh,
something.
that
like
planter. I thought it was this thing.
No, this.
Oh,
That's what they're talking about. So
because the rest of the cobblestone has.
yeah, I would say it's a pretty likely no. I'm saying like 80 to 20. I don't know that that's necessarily a good idea. So it can be a thing we could talk about, but I don't know.
What's a good? I don't know what you would use it for. Like, what sort of?
You can do cool things with it, but it's not necessarily a thing that I think you absolutely have to have for functionality.
Yeah. But so our general thinking is we don't want to punch biscuit holes into a thing unless that's going to be one of the primary purposes of it. Right?
Yeah.
Which is why we don't have biscuit slots in the grass floors, for instance, because
Or anything
you're
about it.
generally not going to be using them for some sort of elevated thing. However, like the cobblestones that go with the urban elevation family those floors have biscuit slots in them because they're designed to work with the rest of the urban elevation system, right? Particularly the half arches and the like. That whole system is designed to do multi-level building.
Yeah.
So we wanted to put the biscuit slots in there because it just raises the price, right? So we don't want to raise the price on bread and butter pieces, like particularly something like this or something like this that you're going to want a ton of if you're doing sculpted ground. You want a ton of. You don't want to pay an extra 20% or whatever on every damn piece. So plan. Someone said, "What's your favorite piece?" What's your favorite piece, Tyler? And anybody that's watching from the team that's here, welcome to come in. We can do some little interviews. Speaking of which, talk about the thing.
They appreciated that. They said it looks like it's going to work really well. So
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't line up 100% in that there's this is 3
because
inches
of
and this
the
is 4
smells and
inches.
the things, yeah.
Unless you take a bandsaw, cut your floor in half, make it 2 by 1, and then
Yeah.
it would line up really nice. If you had a 1 inch there, it would be yeah, it would line up great. But you gotta get spicy with some dirt tiles. So yes, if anybody wants to come in and we get some questions. So Tyler, what was your most exciting piece from this campaign?
I believe there was a video about it, but I think I really liked this guy. Right?
The little pole accessory tree is
Yeah.
awesome.
I really liked him. And I think that was kind of my star favorite of just like, yeah, we don't have anything like that.
Not at all.
think
Nothing
the
in the
second-
pole accessory world. Nothing just a freestanding world. Nothing
Secondarily, that and the other shrub, like
Oh.
those three plants, I think alone really settled it for me as to how can you, and then like the Grassbanks family would be.
But now you're cheating.
I might be
You
cheating.
can't pick a family as your
I'm
favorite
saying,
piece.
but that's what I'm trying to say is that like the
Yeah.
Grassbanks family introduced an idea that we've been really hoping for a
Yeah.
while, and so do these. And I think those two together really express the countryside villa, the sort of like, how do you what is more terrifying than a Minotaur breaking into a countryside village, and how do you build that
Two
with just
Minotaurs breaking
how do you build that
in.
with just wildlands? How do you build that with just
Yeah,
terrain
you can't.
trays or whatever? So it's like it made me very excited to have those things.
What do you think the most challenging? What do you think the most challenging piece was? Or most challenging aspect? It could be. Doesn't have to be a piece. Like where was your biggest challenge in this project? Let's frame it as that, because it doesn't need to be limited to a piece.
Well, splitting it.
Yeah.
But,
2 months before launch, chopping the project in half.
Yeah. But I think it would probably have been. Boy. It's tough. A lot of the stuff was fairly simple. A lot of the stuff was pretty like tried and true for us in terms of, especially geometry for Eli and everybody, like figuring out the interesting, like everybody who was working on the pieces was figuring out interesting ways to make the simple stuff pop. So I don't know. I think it's probably more on the side of landmarks without roofs. That was probably the hardest part of the project.
Yes, and making those look
Or just
decent.
the bundles in general, just verifying that everything was working, pushing and being interesting, and so that sort of assortment of pieces was correct.
Well, in general, one of our big challenges is trying to offer stuff that's great for someone who wants to start, right? I want to spend $150 or I want to spend $500 and have something that's great, and offering something for somebody that wants to spend $10,000 and have like the biggest setup ever, right? And being able to balance both of those things is a challenge.
Dragos loves that purple tree.
That purple tree is killer. Let's bring it there. What do you think? Did you learn anything from this project? Was there any takeaways?
Patience.
You learned patience?
A new stage of patience.
That's on the 6th level of hell. I understand.
Yeah, it is. I think honestly, there's stuff that we learn every project.
Oh yeah.
And things that we have to kind of rack with. Things that we have to sort of rack our sort of design brains and make certain that we are creating something not only achievable for the end user, but ultimately exciting as well.
Yeah.
And I think I guess that's more of the patience I meant, is that it's just like some of that stuff was difficult to craft because sometimes we have to rescan a thing or hey, this didn't print right, or hey, we've got to adjust this paint a little bit more, and so
The size
every
is off.
delay
Yeah.
on that can be very trying because you're trying to move not to say as quickly as possible, but you're trying to solve those things as quickly as possible so they're no longer unknowns. And I think this one was devious in that it was some of our simpler ways of building at the same time as being more pieces than the past two Reforged. So it was ultimately closer to like an entirely new biome. And so that's why the
True.
things that we had to cut was unfortunate because it was, but I think ultimately wise. Like I think ultimately we are better off by having split those things away.
Well, it let us really flesh
'Cause those were
this
like
out.
when you asked what was the most complicated stuff, that was the most complicated
Yeah.
stuff. The things
Yeah.
that we like
There were
were
yeah.
some things in there that I was like I'm not entirely certain how we're actually
Well,
doing that.
What's really cool too is that it ended up giving us the breathing room to expand out these
Yes.
these paths, right? Sort of follow what people are excited about, and you know, make this
Yep.
really kind of really truly the Tudor village it wanted to be.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, anybody else on the team want to come in and talk about the project? Anybody out there? Going on, testing. Come on in, just kick the door down.
Gray Raven, when it comes to stretch pay, if you add more in the pledge manager, if you've got a stretch pay going already, then it'll have you
Finish that.
just kind of check out, and you'll pay the balance then. You can only have one stretch pay going, and then outside of that, you'll be paying each time you check out.
Yeah.
So I would recommend using the stretch pay
When
it makes sense for you. Like usually people use it for their largest payment, you know.
Because if you use stretch pay now and then you enter the pledge manager
You can.
and want to add something, you can just pay for that other thing.
You just can't
until-
stretch pay that other thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I
Yeah.
correct in that again, Chris? Like if you added, let's say, a scatter pack or something like that in Pledge Manager, and you already have a stretch pay going, you can just pay for that scatter pack while your
yes.
other stretch pay is still going.
Yes.
Got it. Great.
Yeah, you can check out and pay as many. So if you need to use like multiple payment methods and stuff in Pledge Manager, you can check out multiple times and use a different
Hey,
card
it's
each time and stuff
nice.
like that.
What do you have?
Keeps asking for the.
Like
I
Crow's
don't
Nest?
remember the contract.
What are we
but-
doing? Hey, Vertex, what did you want this for? Mace is
You want to see if it fits in
coming
the,
in
in
to
the
give you
planter.
some magic. Hey, we got some people here.
Yeah, he wants to see if it fits in the planter, and then I think also the urn.
I don't know about that, but close.
There you go.
In the urn, I don't know.
Marvin, do you want to come?
make it so it up-
You want to come talk about the campaign?
It up to stretch pay
And
until the
Sil,
campaign.
you want
is-
to talk about the campaign?
Yes, if you if you edit your stretch pay before the campaign ends, because your stretch pay doesn't get
Ooh.
charged until the campaign is over.
It's a
So
it's a sundial holder.
that's pretty cool.
Marvin, you want to come talk about your favorite bits? Come on in. Let's see it. Let's sneak over. Boom, boom. So what?
Okay, so maybe they have updated stretch pay to allow you to edit it and add more things to it. If so, that's great. I'll look into that. That would make things a lot
Right.
better. But for now, assume that you can't, and then if it turns out that you can later, awesome. I think
So-
that's probably the safest way to go.
Marvin, what was your favorite? Well, first of all, what do you do? And then second, what was your favorite part of this campaign?
Well, I mean, I'm in the marketing department. I do a little bit of everything. So socials, if you see those, that's me. Some of the people know me around the Discord as the social god.
The social god.
Yeah.
Dragos knows you as the guy who picks
He has
pictures.
so many-
Yeah, the guy who picks pictures. Yeah.
Yeah.
I help Chris with some of the marketing initiatives around here. But yeah, and a lot of the videos that are a little less polished are usually me. So
That's your claim to fame.
yeah.
What was your favorite? What was your favorite piece?
Oh, I love the fruit trees. I love these a lot. One of my favorite videos that I did was with Tyler, and we were just highlighting some of these fruit trees, and I thought they were beautifully done.
Oh, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Can you, Sil, do you know what number that one is? Can you drop it down 2 shakes of a... Thank you, Mom. Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Yeah, I just really loved all the greenery, especially the fruit trees. I love the grass banks. They just really popped. And I love watching, people build with them. It's always fun to see.
What, from your end, what was the most challenging part of this project?
Just making sure that the schedule was consistent.
Oh,
making
boy.
sure that,
Okay.
people got to see.
Herding cats is hard.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
We're all busy people. We don't have a designated, team for shooting videos. So people, a lot of the times, they just give me from their spare time to shoot. So, just trying to weave in through that and trying to make sure that we get what we get. And It's a good quality and people enjoy it.
What were you surprised by anything, like how people reacted to anything? Was there any social anything that like were there anything you put out there that got a reaction, positive or negative, that you were
I
was
don't think we got
unexpected?
any negative reactions overall, though. But once people started seeing the new pieces little by little, they just got more and more excited. There was a real positive effort on it. No, it was fun to see. It was fun to watch. It was fun to make sure that, like, hey, if you guys like what you're seeing, we're gonna continue to give you more stuff like this. So that's always fun.
What
Oh,
any takeaways? Anything you
we need to
learned?
do more greenery because
Yeah,
people seem to really
People
love
like
it.
the green.
Yeah,
This is
people
true.
really like the green.
In New York, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Arthur was asking if there's pole accessory holes in the 2x2s. There are no pole accessory holes in the 2x2s, but there are pole accessory holes in all of the 4x4s, as well as the 4x4 floor. Any other? Oh, that's cute. Put that around, like
That's what he was
keep
asking
the
to see for the
vagabonds
last-
out of the.
He was asking to see that for the last like 20
Mm.
minutes.
What anything you're taking away from this that you want to roll into the next campaign?
I mean, I feel like this was overall the best campaign in terms of like workload. I felt like it was really, this is only my second campaign, but this one was a lot more refreshing than the last. I loved Dungeon Reforged, but at the end of it, it was a little more burnt out than I wanted to be. So, I always appreciate these easy campaigns. They're fun, they're enjoyable, and I hope, we'll keep going like that.
Michelle's.
Me too. What did Michelle say? Hardest part was a split.
Yeah.
I know Toby suffered from that too, right? Some of the coolest things he sculpted are not like included in this campaign at all. Yeah. Anything else you want to say to the people?
No?
Sil, you want to pop in and talk shop? Yeah, the splitting the campaign in half was the best idea, but also was a challenge. Hey, Sil.
Hi.
So, what do you do and why?
Well, I do the videos and photos.
Why?
And well, mostly because it's free. But,
It's true. Facts.
Yeah. I mean, how can you not?
So what was your favorite piece? Before we talk about favorite part, what was your favorite piece? And then we talk favorite part.
I'm going to have to say the lemon trees too.
What? Which is the 3 for 3? The
Yeah.
lemon tree.
I love lemons. And also they're great. And it's free. So.
Thanks. What was your favorite aspect of the campaign outside of the lemon trees?
I thought the art direction in this was really strong. I love.
Why do you think?
We talked a lot before we got into production, just the painters and the media team and everyone sort of just talking about color palettes and mood boards and inspiration and working together. And also just the pieces themselves are really strong. So they make good stuff.
This is a fan. I mean, we're at what 1.6 what?
1.63 currently.
Oh, that's an interesting question.
66.
Color's not added to the pledge. No idea what that means. Yeah, so clearly people have responded well.
If you're asking about paints, we may add them in the pledge manager, if that's what you mean. It's something we gotta talk about.
What do you think the most challenging aspect of this campaign was for you?
I don't know. I mean, as usual, sometimes, you're waiting to have enough pieces to film something or whatever. I don't think that this one was particularly difficult, though. I think this one was pretty smooth.
So anything you're particularly proud of that we accomplished during this?
I liked the intro video. I thought it was fun. We had a lot of fun doing this campaign.
Can people tell from the video content that we're having fun? Does that come across?
I hope so.
Because if not, we're doing something wrong. Yeah.
Or else.
Yeah.
Lemons.
Lemons. Do more like that.
Listen, remember, we have all your addresses.
Any takeaways from this that you're gonna roll into Perilous?
Yeah. Plan stuff ahead of time.
Whoa.
With
What do
the
you-
assumption that you'll still be doing stuff kind of on the fly. But
Yeah.
the more stuff you sort of plot out, you can make big arcs. You're not just putting things together. You're making big.
There's actually some forethought. Yeah. Is there anything that we should start planning right now for Perilous?
Arctic lemon, desert lemons.
What color are
Get
these
some
lemons?
cactus in there.
Well, they're sour and blue, obviously.
Sour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sour lemon.
Sour blue lemon color. I love it. Anything else you want to share with the people? Any other secrets? Any stories of Lowtown? I mean, Lowtown. Where are we? Village Town. It's Tudor Village.
Village town, yes. Village town.
We did it. We did Village Town. Aaron T, you were queued up. You want to come over and talk to the people?
Sure. If someone wants to add $135 to the trees, can they do it as a dollar amount under show your support, or is there another way? You can do it as to show your support, but a lot of other people also choose a couple items that are comparable to that price, and then
And you can
switch
swap
them as
it.
a village manager.
Yeah,
Everything is malleable until the pledge manager closes.
Yeah, your sets aren't locked in. So
Which-
usually people just add sets.
Which is one of the many reasons that we love GameFound.
True, just add 13 sundial coins.
Hey, oh, that's a clever.
Easy $10.
Yeah, easy increments to kind of just lock it in.
It's a really good point.
So, Aaron, who are you and what do you do?
Well, I'm Aaron. I do the 3D scanning and a bunch of the digital editing and a little bit of design here.
You're Aaron number 3.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
cornering the
the
market
third
on Aaron's.
Well, it's the biblical Aaron, and then we've got
Biblical Aaron.
the girl Aaron, and then we've got hamster. So
You're the biblical Aaron?
yeah, actually,
Okay.
I'll stick with that. That sounds pretty good.
That's now your
So-
name. You realize you just
Good-
just
good
did
with
it.
me.
Okay.
Well, in the book, Aaron did all the talking, so that's how it went.
That's
The big
fair.
book. So, yeah, I do a lot of the 3D scanning, all the 3D scanning basically, and some of the prototyping, some of the 3D printing. I've been jumping in on that. I've got a printer on my desk now to supplement all the other prototyping we've got going here. And for the most part, I'm just obsessive about capturing the quality of Eli and everyone else's beautiful hand-sculpted artwork. And so I really want to optimize the optical system of the scanner, built by a friend of mine, I've known him for 15 years, custom designed 3D scanning system specifically for scanning actually these specific works. It's got exactly 4-inch field of view so that we can get every single pixel out of that.
And the best part is, like, you scan it and then it's done, right? You have nothing else to do. It just comes in automatically and it's done, right? You just...
More work after the scanning than during the scanning. But during the scanning, there's a wide range. So these 2x2s, scan from a few angles and you pretty much got it. But if you look at a tree like that, well, it's multiple parts for one thing. But the other important part of it is it makes shadows on itself. So the scanner, not to go too far into it, it's camera and a projector, projects a line pattern and measures the distance to the camera with, micron accuracy. And if any surface is not visible to both the projector and the camera, it doesn't show up. If it's on the edge and kind of blurry, then you get noise and you have to manually edit that out. You can imagine with leaves, there are hundreds of leaves, and
That's a
there
lot
are
of shadows.
dozens of shots from every direction. And there's some automation, but not a whole lot. The reality is you have to go over every single millimeter of that thing, zoomed way in. I mean, you've seen.
So
me
how
doing it.
long do you think, like, this tree took you to clean up?
Well, I can
Like,
tell
well, how
you,
long do you think it took to scan and how long to clean up?
I've been trying to quantify that so that we
Yeah.
can predict in the lead up and in the planning, especially if there's a bunch of vegetation, how long is this going to actually take? What kind of workload can we actually handle? I can tell you that I can scan one of these 2x2s in about 15 to 20 shots. No problem.
How long does each shot take?
about a minute and a half, and then I have to align it maybe 30 seconds.
So
and then I do a
just
global
scanning
alignment and
just scanning a
reconstruction.
flat 2x2 is like 45 minutes.
Well, there's the scanning, then there's
Just the scan, just like at the baseline.
yeah, I would say about that. And then there's alignment and reconstruction and all those other stages that happen after that. But I can tell you that each of these little things took about 50 scans, 45 to 50 scans, basically a 3D picture from every direction. And so that means that that tree took as many as maybe 15 to 20 of these 2x2
Just the
things.
scan. This is before you have to go in and manually
Right,
clean up
and
all
then
of the
manual
shadow
cleanup is much greater than the scan time. It is a lot
stays.
of work.
What
But,
was the piece you said that took you 1,000 years? Or was that for Perilous?
for
We were looking
well,
at something.
basically,
You said you were staring at it forever.
it was the Demon's Maw.
Oh yeah, from Sims.
Dungeons. Yeah. So the issue with that is the stairs. There's no way you can take a picture of it at a perpendicular angle. You want it to be less than 30 degrees, and it's just not possible. So you need to take more and more and more scans, get more and more data. I end up with 100 million polygons, and the computer is just like
million
fan
polygons.
running and like groaning for hours trying to process this data. And but we get through it, and the result is a really beautiful, sharp scan that is, I would say, maybe like 200 dpi at the end of it, in equivalent 2D print terms. So it's
Days
pretty sharp.
later, you get a. That's amazing.
Yeah.
What's your favorite piece? We didn't even ask that. We start with the. We went right to the deep.
Well,
We went in deep. It's the best.
Yeah, a difficult piece is not necessarily an enjoyable piece, is it? I mean, there's
No.
ones that are more
But of
compelling.
what's your favorite piece now that they're done? That you're taking your effort out of it. What's your favorite piece?
Well,
in the
what I
campaign?
really like, so these banks, when I get the clay looks fairly featureless. It doesn't have that kind of vibrance that it has after the paint has been applied. You can't see the texture. You don't see much of anything. It looks kind of, especially on the on the scan preview image, there's not much to look at. But after you scan it, you realize that you have captured every single brush mark. It's like an oil painting where you've got all of those very subtle marks. Thousands of them have been captured in exceptional detail.
So wait, which is your favorite piece? Then?
Oh well, I was saying
Yeah.
the banks. I
The
like
banks as a family, like all those blades of grass.
Yeah,
things
I
like
mean,
that. Yeah.
we're diving in even more on that in Perilous, and I'm way ahead in scanning. But these,
Well, you're down to
so-
grains of sand. You're like,
Yeah,
forget the blades of grasses. That's child's play. Grains of sand is where it's at.
well, so the grass is actually pretty hard because it's deep, and you're trying to get into that crevice to get data out of there, and it's not easy. But yeah, I kind of like that because it isn't as painful as the vegetation, but the end result is really excellent. I also
Well,
like.
you work for it. I mean, you
Uh,
we don't get there straight away.
I should mention, because I'm actually interested in feedback on this, we did a double-size sculpt for the first time on this campaign. And so it was sculpted double size and then shrunk down 50%. That makes not only my job a lot easier, but the detail exceptionally higher. And so,
That was a fun experiment, right? So both
Yeah.
this flower was also sculpted double size.
oh yeah, that's
This
smaller
shrub
than it
was sculpted double size. Like Eli did these big sculpts that then it was easy for you to scan, and then we could shrink it to size.
So it's more labor for him going in. He's got to put all
Yeah.
that extra detail in there. But the end result is, through our casting process and everything, you're going to get really, really beautiful detail that is
Yeah.
as sharp as your eyes can see. I'm not sure how that goes with purists, if they are okay with the idea of scale not being maintained at actual size. But it's another challenge for the artists to compensate for that and to imagine what it's going to be like for different scale. So I'm hoping there are more tests like that in the future. Certainly doing everything like that is probably not feasible, especially because,
No.
I'm not going to do that. But,
No.
but still, for certain cases, it really does a great job. Oh, and the challenge points, I enjoyed that. as well.
Yes, you did a lot of work on the dungeon one, which is not in here. So you did a whole bunch of work
I
on.
like metal. I like
Yeah.
3D printing in stainless steel and titanium and all that, and cast silver. So to
That
work on those challenge
Starforge
points,
coin was a big, yeah.
yeah, I really like the precision casting that they're able to do, and getting those really fine details. And my favorite thing is when I send the thing, and everyone says, "No, we can't do it. We can't do it," and I'm like, "Yes, you can't do it."
And they do it.
And they're like, "Okay, we talked to the factory, and yeah,
We can do it.
Your file has the draft angles just right, and okay, yeah, we'll do it."
What are your takeaways for going into Perilous as we're slingshotting out of this into Perilous Frontiers? Any learnings from here that you think will be valuable as we go into Perilous Frontiers?
Well, I think so, because it takes a long time to print all this stuff. It takes a long
Yeah.
time to scan them. Because I'm going to feed back some of those numbers into the beginning of the process, we're going to quantify that and be able to plan out a little bit better how much specifically time it will take to go through those stages of each part of the process. And so far on Perilous, we're like way ahead. We're nailing it.
Don't jinx us. Don't
Okay,
jinx us.
but I'm just saying,
No,
like,
you're right. We're making great progress.
The campaign hasn't even ended yet, and we've got beautiful stuff coming up.
Hey, did extra credits show up with a
Yeah.
posse?
Yeah.
Rated.
Extra credits rated us.
Thanks, Matt.
Also got.
Anything else you want to say to the people?
Thanks for purchasing
Yeah.
beautiful modular terrain. I mean, I'm really proud of the work. I hope I faithfully captured the artistic intent.
We won't know until about a year, 9 months
Well,
from now.
the
But yeah,
prototypes look very,
they look
very
great.
good. And they're, well, of course, they're very meticulously hand painted. So far, I've seen the factory match that pretty well. So
Have you seen how meticulously I handle them too? Let's Mace, you wanna come talk to the people? You haven't had you up here yet. Thank you, Aaron.
I will say also, I think it might be time.
Who are you
has
and what do you do?
Well, has the giveaway
What's
been
that?
ruled?
No, we've got
Oh,
rule
see,
two.
keeping us honest. Is this for your dad? Are you a
Yeah.
plant?
No, he's not allowed.
Oh yeah.
Or do we do one
Soft
now?
lock.
Do one
Yeah, let's do one.
later?
Let's do
Or
it.
just wait to do them all.
Do it.
Okay. Well, your dad's already entered this giveaway, so I'm gonna say it.
Kick him out. Kick him out.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. What's a good word?
Mace is keeping us stumped.
Something tree related.
Stump lump?
Should it just be like magnolia?
Sure.
Chump lump.
Chump lump.
All right. I got a laugh out of Mace.
All right, that's it.
All right, we're
That
gonna
laugh
do.
approval.
If you want a chance to win a $50 Dwarven Forge gift card that during Pledge Manager can be used to can be converted into Pledge Manager credit. Go ahead and type chump lump in the chat.
This is happening.
CHUMPLUM. Yeah, Savage got it there. If you don't know how to
Some
spell it, look at everybody else spelling it correctly right now. It's gonna be
Stump
that.
chump.
All one word though. Make sure it's one word. Chump lump, one word, no spaces.
It looks like
Or it's
chump
not gonna be-
plump.
Chump plump.
Chump lump.
Right.
I like my chump plump.
Okay, do
Yeah.
you mind?
So Mace, what
Yes.
what do you do and why?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, nobody knows.
I'm a director of internal operations, official title. What I do day by day is I try to stay on top of the scheduling and make sure that everything's going according to what we lay out in the timetable. I also like
Get all the cats going in the same direction.
yeah, and that can be a little bit hard when you're herding a lot of
I think.
cats.
Anybody here ever dealt with creative people and how? Yeah,
No.
it's really easy. Yeah,
No.
everything always goes on time and it's according to plan.
New things, isn't it?
No.
Chumpalumpa? Like the
Chumpalumpa.
band?
You get knocked down.
Like Thumpa Thumpin'?
I'm not promising.
Sure, he thinks he's also.
Ooh, sci-fi.
We're
Dude,
doing
let's
sci-fi.
go.
We're doing sci-fi.
Sci-fi 2 and 3. Sci-fi 2 and 3 confirmed.
Tyler promises sci-fi.
Modular spaceships.
What was the second?
I
thing?
don't know. What was your favorite piece from this campaign?
I have two. The first one you do have out. I think it's the Ivy Arch.
Oh, let's pull that back.
That one I like a lot. I feel like, well, I've been thinking about the Bramble Pack a lot while we've been doing this terrain.
Well, you're cross-pollinate.
Yeah, I mean, it turns out we like to be backwards compatible. But I don't know. That was one of my first favorite packs when I started here, so it's kind of always on the mind. And then the second one that I really like, and oh yeah, you do have it, is the lattice windows here. I really like.
Shell magic.
Yeah. It's very intricate, and I really
Oh,
like
can you
that
get it out?
special attention to detail. Oh,
Who's
maybe you
gonna
can.
destroy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just ruin the building.
it's modular. See how meticulously I handle the prototypes?
Yeah.
It's really something.
It's
like
not on the
years of training.
Registry of Historic Places, so you're fine.
Yeah.
But I really
There.
like those windows. Yeah, just keep clomping
Yeah,
them down on
makes
the
it
prototype.
It's solid. Everything's fine. Look at that.
Yeah, I mean, all the ivy is really good. I think it adds a really nice layer, and it mixes well with the, like the more scatter ruin terrain that we have as well. So I don't know. I like the fact that you can use it both for like a built tutor and then the overgrowth on other things, and then the lattice I just think is
It's
beautiful.
pretty. Pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have more options, more tools in the toolbox. What was what do you think was the most challenging part of this adventure for you?
I mean, we went to Gen Con during the campaign.
That was an idea.
Luckily for me, the team's very strong, so I didn't feel a lot of the crunch, but I feel like a lot of people did feel it. And Gen Con also felt like the most shored up it's been since, so it kind of
Yeah, you brought the hammer down.
it also just kind of shows like a lot of the like we've gotten the method down for a lot of things. The smaller campaigns are very approachable, and I feel like I don't know, maybe not the easiest to do a convention while you're also launching new terrain, but
You pulled it off.
I don't know what
Right?
you're
You got
talking
us
about.
through
We all
it
did. The whole
without
team.
getting crazy. Yeah, but you were on the helm, like you're keeping it everybody moving and fed and organized and on time, and yeah, it's a lot to push
all
around.
on a week's work.
All in a few months'
all
work.
on a yearly plan.
What did you learn anything from this campaign that we can roll into Perilous?
Well, it's kind of hard because Perilous is so much bigger. It goes back to kind of like Wildlands scale.
Mm-hmm.
I think with this campaign, we've proven that we're very good now at communication and being on top of things. Like Letitia has been so great about just staying on top of exactly what she needs when she needs it, and then asking for it in advance because she also knows that deadlines are meant to be pushed.
Being ahead of every I don't know, just all the needs for everything.
Yeah.
Just yeah.
But
she's like I envision your setup at home. I think it was she's watching. I envision your setup at home is she's got like 6 monitors, like the hacker in the thing with like
a person on each,
chair,
and she's just watching.
She's like got like just at the same time like doing 9 different things, keep everybody on target.
Yeah, she's very
It's pretty
good
amazing.
at just juggling all of that. But campaign
Please confirm or deny this story.
We should do 2 Gen Cons
At
for
the same
Perilous
time.
Frontiers.
Yeah, why not?
Double
Yeah.
Gen Con.
Yeah, we should do Gen Con, and then on top of the Gen Con, do Comic Con at the same time with the same team in a different state.
Concurrently.
It's just an idea. Just floating it out.
Just riffing.
Just riffing.
Workshopping some thoughts.
Yeah. But it's the same team, so
Yeah.
it's AB team.
Abba.
Abba.
So would we.
Exactly. Here we go again.
Gray Raven, yeah, Perilous Frontiers will be on GameFound unless something like cataclysmic happens.
Why would it not be? Yeah.
I think there's still been some questions as to when we go back to a big campaign, if we can move it to Kickstarter.
No way. How is
I
that?
have one monitor, but like 9 brains to keep track of everything.
9 brains. See, I didn't formulate that into the
One
equation.
for each ear of the cat.
Oh, I mean, I don't know about on the backer end, but on our end, like everything is just better with GameFound. Like we just, it's just fabulous. The tools, I don't know. It's what else could you ask?
Yeah, it's been very easy to work with them too.
Oh, they're amazing. Yeah, hopefully the experience has been good for backers too.
What was the last Kickstarter Dwarven Forge campaign? Lowtown. Lowtown was the last time we were on Kickstarter.
And somebody asked the benefit of going back to Kickstarter, and I think the only thing they have, and I don't even know if this is true anymore, but they used to have, like, just because they've been around longer, they have more eyes on their site typically, but they also have a very diverse set of eyes, so it's not just gamers, and then GameFound is gamer specific. They also
Hey, but now they've got Indiegogo.
Well, okay, is
so they-
that?
Oh yeah, it's
that's
very
announced?
public.
Okay. So.
They had like a giant pink thing in their
Yeah, they had-
booth
they had
for
a big
it
thing
at,
about
Gen Con.
So with that, it's kind of like they've also expanded into not just gaming space. So I don't really know if there's any reason why we would go
Yeah.
back.
If they ask us really nice.
Yeah. If they say pretty please, cherry on top. Please.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, stretch pay is
Yeah,
everything.
the only thing that we
We're
have
at
people,
1.65?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Woo!
Yeah.
Holy moly.
The only thing that we would have people throw at us is just saying like, well, it's a bigger site. It's like, I don't know. The thing with that is, it's like working with like influencers. People say like, why don't you just go for the ones with the biggest following? It's like that doesn't mean that the followers they have are actually
gonna actually-
engaged
yep.
or
Typically
actually
it's
relevant to what we do.
less too. Like
Yeah.
normally
You
the
said.
smaller
Yeah.
followers or like the people with smaller follower amounts are the ones that have more engaged, more
Yeah,
like
the people who are following them are following them because they're actually very into what they're doing instead of like, this is a big guy.
right.
You know?
Yep.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
What anything else you want to tell the people about the secret inner workings of the Forge, or the learnings from this campaign?
No.
Shout outs to your dad.
Hey,
No,
shout
no.
out, shout out, Big Ed L. Griffin.
Big Ed.
Biggest fan. He's been a fan of mine since I don't know,
Since you were born.
31 years now. Crazy.
What's
And
up,
then-
Big Ed?
What's up, Big Ed?
Big
Chump
Ed.
lump.
That's what we call him now.
Chump lump
Big
himself.
Chump lump.
Chump lumps in chat.
Yeah, he's making sure to. Speaking of chump lumps, we're gonna roll that giveaway in like 30 seconds.
All right.
There's 198 of you watching, only 104 you have entered. If you have not typed chump lump in the chat, make sure you get that in there.
Also,
The more you enter, the less likely it is that Big Ed takes the money home.
Yeah, don't let him
Big
take
Ed.
it. That's actually the game. Is don't let
Don't-
makes his
don't
dad
let-
take the giveaway.
Don't let Big Ed win.
Just in case.
Nah,
Like,
he's
don't let
fine.
it get
He's
it.
fine.
If it does land on him.
No.
I
Yeah.
needed to land on him.
I need it to be Big Ed.
Big Ed!
Yeah.
All right, let's roll it. Let's roll it.
All right,
Do
and
it.
I'll
Do
put that out
it.
into
Oh, he's getting back.
your
He's
stream.
volunteering as tribute.
Oh, it's Grandpappy.
Woo!
Grandpappy's
Father.
even the last one, but he's one of the
He's all over the place. Grandpappy deserves it. Dude.
Grandpappy 77.
Congrats.
I remember that because Hamster kept screaming Grandpappy.
Oh, that was just for fun.
Hamster kind of just goes around screaming Grandpappy on a regular basis.
His tracks. Yeah.
All right, Grandpappy, I'm whispering at you now. I'm assuming it's the same email we already got on file for you, but just in case, go ahead and whisper back. We'll get that fixed.
Hey,
We're gonna do another one of those giveaways a bit later too.
team members out in chat, what were your favorite pieces of this thing? What did you what did everybody love?
I
What
think it's
did
the Minnesota thing screaming Grandpappy Billy Nuther. Yeah, they all got a Grandpappy back there. It's the same Grandpappy.
they... Eric. Eric, you want to come say hi to the people?
Hello, hello.
No? Do you want to come? Yeah. Oh, we're doing interviews.
Sure.
Hard-hitting interviews.
Oh boy.
All right, so Eric, what's your name and what do you do?
My name is Eric Hamilton, and I'm here as Director of Operations to help the ebb and flow once this production stuff goes into gear and gets into our warehouse and make sure everybody gets their everything.
And customer support.
That's part of it.
Yeah.
Customer support, going to the warehouse, shipping, all the fun stuff.
What do you think your favorite piece from this campaign? Marvin gave you
I love the new contouring.
Ooh.
It's
Nobody's
gorgeous.
picked. We had like 9 people pick lemon tree, but nobody picked train track.
No, I
Yeah.
really think it's one of our most stunning terrain trays. It almost doesn't need the water overlay.
Yeah.
My personal
Yeah.
opinion.
No, you can. It certainly pops without. It is a good
In
one.
fact,
Uh-oh.
I'm going to say to you something. I think that it doesn't need a Ripley thing on top. I think it needs a little less agitation in the
'cause
water
it's just
because it's still
chilling.
pond. Exactly.
Ah.
But that's my point of view, and I'm not in
Yeah.
production, so don't listen to me.
Anyways, see, we never stop iterating. Here, Drone Force. It's still learning. What it is. That's our strength, Marvin. That's our strength, not our problem. It's our strength. What do you
The trees are nice, though. The
trees are
nice.
oh, What was one big challenge you faced in this adventure here?
Well, that's hard for me because I don't really step into the adventure till a little later.
Mm-hmm.
But I think,
Is there a challenge you're anticipating coming down the pike?
well, I hope for no challenges. I hope
Okay.
for the least amount of challenges because that, means.
I mean, you're literally in the middle of a low town challenge, like the replacements, right? So like that's how
we're part of
your
it.
challenges come a year after everybody else's.
I was actually just talking to Marvin about this earlier, funny as it may be. I like people say like, well, how are you doing in this Kickstarter or this game found? I'm like 2 or 3 back and I'm handling all of them in different things. I was just looking at Dungeon Reforged labels today to make sure that they're correct. Starforged, I'm dealing still with a few customs issues. I mean, it just
Some people still have their stuff stuck in customs.
I wanted to.
Oh,
It happens. This
Poor
is
folks,
part of
it's-
the regular job.
yeah.
That's that. So yeah. So I am in constant iterations going back. Even like I'll get like an order from Wildlands pops up out of nowhere and says like from 3 years ago. It's like, where's my stuff? And it's like, well, where's your address? We've been trying to contact you. So it's like, it's never ending, really.
There's still people who haven't like completed their pledges, aren't there?
No. Well,
No?
it's usually what happens is like it's because we have iterative completion processes, adding your stretch goals, adding your shipping, all this stuff. And sometimes the emails go into spam or whatnot. People don't get them. There's a whole host of reasons. So if you are listening to this and you say, hey, you know what? I actually didn't
finish
get this, reach out to customer support and say, hey, I haven't got this. What's going on? And now we're finally got a pipeline to you because we have been reaching out to you and for some reason it's not getting to you.
So you're saying we should get rid of stretch goals?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that because there are certain phases of the project and depending on how their email collects information or how they're getting updates or not, they may not have completed their shipping address information. They may have not have gotten their stretch goals, and that's what's holding up older orders from being shipped. Not that many as in the past, but it does happen.
What any learnings here that we can roll into Perilous Frontiers?
Any learnings into Perilous Frontiers? Well, it's kind of an orange tree to lemon tree kind of situation here. I mean, it's like
Wait, what's that orange tree to lemon tree
well,
situation?
these
What
little
is that?
guys.
Is this a code?
These little guys here. It's like you get your orange ones and your lemon ones. I've seen the different colors. So it's apples to oranges, so to speak. I mean,
We didn't. You know why we didn't do apples?
why?
Because the color red isn't part of the two together.
Oh, I see.
Aaron carved out a palette, and red was not part of the palette. So you will not find Sir not appearing in this.
So there will be never any apple orchards ever in the Dwarven Core
Well,
universe?
as soon as people get these, they will paint. I'm sure some people will paint some apple trees.
Oh, okay.
But it was just for this campaign.
But
We will have red maybe someday.
But back to your question, I think trying to compare campaigns or learn from campaigns is a little challenging because every campaign comes with its own special sort of like learning curve and things like that. I
But we're
don't.
trying to make new mistakes. That's the key.
You're very successful.
Oh yeah.
You're very successful.
This is true.
But I am looking forward to Perilous. I think there's going to be a lot of great stuff there. It's going to be a whole different experience, and I think people are going to enjoy it. I think it's a nice addition to the whole wilderness sort of like canvas, so to speak.
Hopefully.
And it'll allow people to transition some of their ice caverns into the outdoors, which they've been desperately wanting to do. I've been wanting to see dunes for years. Remember, I did that whole like write up of what the world would be like with the desert world. So very happy about that. What I've seen looks great. But for this, I think this is a great campaign for what it was. It was a Reforged, so which is different than what Perilous is. Reforged sort of builds upon sort of an existing tableau, while Perilous is going to be sort of like new frontiers.
New Beyond the Wildlands. What do we
Exactly.
discover? Well, thank you, Eric. Hamster,
Cheers.
you want to come talk to the people? We
Hello.
haven't gotten get in here.
All right.
So, what's your
Thursday
name?
night, I gotta have a little
Woo!
hamster on the stream, right?
Right. We usurped your hobby hang. So now you're
Good
hobby
reason.
hanging in a different way. So, who are you and what do you do?
I'm hamster. We were talking about the other Aarons, right? To some,
Yeah.
I'm Aaron. And I'm one half of the paint team. With the other Aaron.
Not at all confused.
So
And what was your favorite piece from this campaign?
well, you know what? I'm lucky enough to paint a bunch of beautiful sculpts all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of times the most surprising things for me are when the surface layer of scenery comes in. So the path terrain trays and stuff are awesome, which has been super exciting to see.
You didn't have to paint it.
Sculpted.
You don't have to do it.
Yeah. And it's usually like it's one of those things like all the prototypes come together into a build on something like that. So I start to see the matrix a little bit when I haul a pile of prototypes over to you and we start putting them onto the terrain trays. But that's why it was fun to see the sculpted stuff come to life because it's like, oh look.
I mean, you literally
Yeah.
just finished painting these
Yeah, I
pieces
painted-
like 2 hours ago.
Yeah. Well, and they were literally warm today out of the
It
printer.
was, yeah.
Out of the
It
oven,
was
got paint on them, and here they are in front of
fresh out of the oven.
you. But for sculpted bits,
Now that you can choose, terrain trays are fine.
well,
man.
that's for
the
sure.
thing.
That's
a
my
great-
number one.
Yeah.
But I love the
That's the
grass.
best variety.
I think the grass banks add that courtyard vibe. It's, we did Lowtown. It's a lot of brown. I've been dreaming in brown
Yeah.
since I painted Lowtown, and it just adds that nice pop. And to me, it's what makes it a village and not just a random city. It makes it look cozy
Yes.
and cared for and manicured, and then even more suspenseful when the bandits come in.
Destroy,
Day.
fire. We swap in the ruins pieces, and yeah.
So I love the additions to Tudor, but just the combination of this thing is what makes it a village to me.
What was one of the big challenges you faced in this campaign? Was it the
Well-
forbidden color red? Was it...
Yes, no red. I threw out all my red paints. This was a unique one because very little that is in here I designed. A lot of it that I was painting was split.
Yep.
And so I was very much kind of a student for this campaign where Aaron also had a really fantastic solid vision for a lot of what was
Yes.
going on here.
Really, like,
so-
cheers to that vision.
Yeah. And so a lot of this was just, hey, I'll follow your lead. What do we got to make? Show me how it's done. Even in the paint videos, I was like, all right, let's learn how to paint this, and then I'll teach you how to paint it after that. So this was very much, it's always fun to see how she designs schemes because we both have different approaches.
mean,
So just to see the steps broken down is really like the science behind it is like kind of puts light bulbs in my head.
That's what's kind of fun, like, with your partnership is you both approach things very differently, and I think
Yeah.
can shore up. I don't want to say each other's weaknesses, but you have complementary areas where you're sort of focused, so that
Right.
together the back and forth we get these results that are like outrageous.
It's always really cool because I'm like, oh, you just like did this, and I think you kind of pulled from this scheme, and it makes this whole brand new thing. It's kind of like on Hobby Hang when someone's like, how do you paint this random piece on the website? And I'm like, well, that's before my time, and I just look it up, and I'm like, oh, well, it looks like you did this and this and this, and you kind of like see it for what it is. So it was basically all that for me this campaign.
And likewise, I literally just said it yesterday or something. She was like, I was looking at Hamster's Warhammer minis and made me think this. Like,
Oh, yeah.
there's that cross pollination just sort of is nonstop.
Yeah,
It's really
yeah.
cool to see where all the stuff that gets pushed around eventually kind of makes its way into.
And
the
so like the
process.
last Hobby Hang, we were painting the plants where
Which is awesome.
some of the steps on here were just like, well, let's just take Aaron's steps and add new colors. So there's just really cool blending thing done on the plants, and we just sort of customized that based on like her original idea. So it's something I wouldn't have done, and it looks great. So
It's the best.
Yeah.
What
yeah, sorry.
What
I'm
no,
moving us
okay.
around.
What did you? Is there anything you learned from this that you want to roll into Perilous? Like any takeaways? I mean, we're constantly trying to. Right, we iterate a lot.
Yeah.
We're trying to find better ways to approach things, or different ways to
Yes.
approach things, or like different mistakes to make. Is there any learnings from this that are going to affect your approach in Perilous?
Again, I'm gonna avoid brown at all costs.
It's verboten.
But the real answer is, what I'm really impressed with the grass bank specifically is how she had a new take on green. We've done a lot of green on Dwarven Forge
Yeah.
and outside wildlands, swamp greens, and she's made those all look unique, and this is no exception. So
Cozy green.
Right.
Like.
And so going to something that's like more expanses of the same color, it's like, how do you add the variance without making it look boring and making it keep it interesting and varied, especially enhance the sculpt, which has awesome detail in it. So going to that land, I'm taking lessons off the green of just like there's so many different ways you can push the levers within one color. So yeah, we're gonna use
Well, that's I think the challenge. So Aaron is designing the desert paint scheme. Hamster's designing the Arctic
yes.
scheme. So trying to design snow in such a way that it's not just a bunch of white is a challenge. So this is
well, that's
I hope that you have these learnings. So
that's the interesting and sometimes frustrating part is the color white under most lighting circumstances or whatever has very little white.
Yeah.
So if you imagine like a piece of printer paper and then you fold it and most of it's like gray because it's all like in shadow, but it still looks white. So it's like, how do we do that? Because I've done some Candyland prototypes on the test. I was like, I gotta make it snowy. I gotta make it brighter. I was like, that looks like cake frosting.
But that's also part of the fun, of the development process is trying it a bunch of ways, doing it wrong, pushing, seeing how far you can push it and be like, whoa, okay, that is really, we didn't need, let's go radically the other direction.
But that's what's been surprising about that exploration so far is like, oh, there's so little white on here, pure white. And it almost makes me excited. That's like, I tricked you. It looks like white snow, but it's not.
We have something very cool. So we're talking a little bit about Perilous Frontiers is the next campaign that we're launching next spring. And what's very exciting, speaking of sort of continuing to develop and grow and iterate, whatever, is we're at a stage. It used to be in the old days, we'd be grinding this campaign right into the ground, and then everybody would sleep for 2 weeks. Then you get up and say, okay, what are we going to do next? We already are way deep in development on Perilous Frontiers, right? There are pieces sculpted. We have paint schemes that we are cooking along. So it's pretty exciting to be in a place where we already have the next thing very well along, and have some stuff already cooked up for Cities 2 because we pulled it out of this.
Yeah.
So we're in a pretty neat spot. And credit what credit's due, a lot of this comes from you guys, right? You have continued to show us support, keep these projects going. I mean, this thing is blown up way. I thought we were going to do 600K. Right, sure. And we've already done $1 million more than that. It's bonkers.
Where
are we at, Chris? What are we?
1.67.
Ooh, dang.
So we might close over 1.7.
I'm always excited, like aspirationally. It's like if we hit a mill, that just is awesome.
Yeah,
and then we're just
it's so cool. We got the paths out. We got the trees out. Ooh, we threw the stickers on the signs. We're doing a full grass terrain tray for you in the Pledge Manager. We have we're gonna have the trees all sorted out in the Pledge Manager. We're gonna have Dirt Path bundle for you in the Pledge Manager. We're gonna have some new videos for you in the Pledge Manager to show you how to build with some of this stuff. We have a lot queued up because we got so far. It's unbelievable. And now we're having a little breathing room so we can think about whatever those things everybody's asking for, ivy and double door walls and yada yada. What else you want to tell? Anything else you want to tell the people about the inner workings here or the adventures, fun anecdotes?
Oh, we got plenty of adventures. You know what was fun too though was making this prototype coin. It was like I had all kinds of cool little jewel colors and stuff. I was like, oh, this is something new.
We had metal swatch to match and jewels to mess with, and
that was actually pretty challenging. So here's the thing: the hardest part of this job is color matching, like making a new piece in an old scheme and getting it exact. You know, exact.
Oh, painting.
Oh,
yeah.
No, but it really
that's a huge part of just painting.
Yeah.
No, right, but I'm just no, Chris. If you have free reign, you're like, I'm just cooking, I'm just being spontaneous. It's like, no, you need to make it look exactly like that thing, right? And so it was a fun challenge to have a metallic, where it's like, what color is this actually? Because it's reflecting in my eyes like all over the place, and like having to nail it down. So that was unique.
Yeah.
Can I have those brass? Like the test plates with
I think we need them. I could be wrong for the next.
I forget what they say. They just say like.
They say the name of the color. Oh, it says hello.
Oh yeah, it says hello. It's like a bunch of name tags. You can hand it out.
Tiny, so
hello.
People have to figure out your name. It's like.
These are samples from the factory of the different finishes for metal that we have. So we're trying to match the finish of the mock-up to what it'll be actually the finish when it's in metal. Is a good is a good challenge.
But I guess as far as the inner workings, what's kind of fun is everything that you see here as far as the painting, it's just your good old hobby batch painting. It's the same way I paint armies, we're getting resin prints or whatever we have for that particular prototype, and I'm just sitting there doing the steps just like you would a Warhammer or something. So,
Well, a lot of it's not radically complicated.
Right.
Once you've figured out, the complicated part is kind of breaking the scheme. Once you're like, oh, it's these 6 steps in order and go.
Yes. That's the hard, and that's kind of the learning curve too. Of like, okay, how do you eliminate steps or get it really efficient for the manufacturing side, which is also applicable to any large batch of stuff.
No. Well, it's like manufacturing a Warhammer army for yourself, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You're the assembly line that's got to then.
Yes, Mace
is
raising
definitely
your
important.
hand. Yes.
In the back, in
Yes.
the right.
Yes. If you had a giveaway word for a second giveaway, because
Oh.
we're like 10 minutes down.
What would that word
Yeah, what
be?
would that-
Is this it's one of those trick questions?
I think so. Are we getting the giveaway?
Is it just for Dwarven Forge employees?
Yeah. You all get to watch.
Aaron T, what's a good word?
Oh,
How about tutor? Tooter.
Okay.
Is it
What about two door, two handles? That like with
2
numbers?
doors, 2 handles, 2-door village?
Two
Yeah.
handles.
Two-door village?
two,
Is that what we're doing?
two door.
Two-door village, all one word?
1-6 million.
Ohio. Whoever said Ohio, you stop.
Oh,
Stop.
All right, we're doing Ohio.
No, not
You
Ohio.
want a
Dang it.
You want a chance? All right, you want a chance to win a $50 Dwarven Forge gift card? Type Ohio in chat. The word is Ohio.
I should not have
You can
joined.
use it in a sentence. You can capitalize it. You can use it in a sentence.
Don't
like-
use it in any sentence.
What's an example sentence that we
Oh
might
my
use?
God.
Hey, hamster, the answer to this children's riddle is Ohio.
For those who don't know, there was a hobby stream where I had a riddle, and I basically spent an
Good.
entire stream trying to solve this elementary school riddle.
What do you remember?
Literally
the
a
riddle?
book that's like
Yes,
rhymes
it-
for kids.
What it was, it's like, what is high in the middle?
What's round on the ends and high
What's
in the middle?
round? That's all the context. What's round on the ends and high in the middle, and the word was I was drawing bicycles.
What's wild is you drew a bicycle
Yeah.
that looked like the word Ohio. Like you drew a bicycle.
I was like pulling out like the red string on the, I was going all out. And then I didn't feel good when I learned the answer.
Yeah. I literally
So that's why we're bringing it
Yeah.
back here. We're
yeah.
Ohio.
All right.
Type Ohio for a chance to win a $50 Dwarven Forge gift certificate.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
dear.
mail it
Is
to
that
your
on the
house.
VOD channel or is that lost to time?
I back
Chris
up
will never let
everything.
that be
Okay.
lost.
Back up everything. It is.
That's not the answer I wanted to hear.
There's a
It
secret.
is. And it is
There's a
called
secret record.
Ohio. If you search Dwarven Forge Live Ohio, it will probably be the episode that shows up.
Oh God.
And then just
okay.
watch the last like half hour or 40 minutes of that stream. This took a while.
It took a while.
It took a while for you to figure that out.
So we
I was ashamed.
we're
Okay.
nearing the last the end stretch here. What are you guys on the outside? What was your favorite parts of this campaign? Like if you pick one thing, right? Because otherwise we're gonna have too many things.
Guys
What's
on
your
the
one
outside-
favorite thing of this campaign? It could be a piece. It could be a
Guys on
train
the
trade. It
outside
could
is
be
people watching the stream.
the people in
Okay.
the audience, our people.
Yeah, you were pointing straight at me, so I was
Oh.
like,
Well, you're where the
Yeah.
camera is. You're the
Yeah, it's like you've talked to
That's it.
everybody here.
The
we
intro
got an
video.
intro
There you
video.
go.
We got
Dirt
grass.
trees,
We got
magnetic
dirt,
ivy, and all caps.
palisades.
Dirt. The friends we made along the way. Grass. Intro video.
You know,
Barbarian
the-
special
the,
limits. Dirt paths.
Palisades.
Palisades.
That's such a fun, right? The fact that we can
This is very
one of the fun things to do in these campaigns is we get reactions from you guys and we get to do stuff, right? People are like, oh, we love this palisade, we can make a pack. Tyler made a pack, like literally at night he was like, blah, 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 blah. We can do it. Like it's the best. Grass to swamp going fast, grass floors, new terrain trays, pond is beautiful. Not the pain in my wallet. Crazy
Dirt road terrain trace.
cultist outfit. Oh, crazy outfit. Everything that wasn't tutor is going too fast. High tutor walls, dirt, the outhouse, dirt. Trees and stone plumps, amazing Gordon Forge team. Woo! Stretch pay. Not wrong. Planters, Ivy Arch. How surprised you guys that everyone wanted dirt paths? Quite surprised. Grimoire. Oh man, the Grimoire is the best. The amount of work Letitia put into that thing is. It
I
really is.
reference that all the time for
Right?
painting stuff. Right?
It's important to know what our pieces
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
What's the secret recipe? Purple
I
mohawk.
could say that Wildlands was my favorite biome of all time, and the fact that there's now like a blend
It just went up like
between
10K.
Wildlands,
Mildlands
and everything else.
Mildlands.
There you go.
Opens up possibilities.
Oh, someone said pond too. The pond
The
is
pond is
beautiful.
so good.
Beautiful
Creepy
addition.
well in
We,
the
we
woods.
might hit 1.7
Yes,
actually.
team. Holy moly.
And if we do,
Oh, 17.
What do they
We
get?
do?
third
Giveaway!
Whoa.
Giveaway! We do another giveaway. If we get 1.7, we get another giveaway.
Lemon trees.
Look at it.
Yes,
Lemon
great.
tree.
The pillage, the
Color pop.
village,
Wait, I have a
the
question.
pond,
Tyler
end game.
has told me what he's willing to do at 1.7.
Oh.
Is he gonna shave his
I don't know if
mustache?
he wants me to tell him. No.
What are you gonna shoot?
What's he gonna shave? What
He
is-
told me what he's willing to do. I don't know if he's okay with me saying it yet. He can come here and say it himself. if
Modular
He's okay with
chips
you
at
guys here.
1.7. And we're not gonna give him crazy promises because it gets us in trouble.
When you were doing the intro video, were
Yeah.
those real lemons you were biting into?
Those real oranges.
Oranges,
Real
okay.
oranges. Yeah, just
Yeah,
biting
that's
right
what he
in.
No, they
Did
were
about
wax.
7 takes or something. Just did right through the rind,
Biting
just
into
like it was
yellow
an apple.
lemon type
Huh.
thing. I wondered-
It was
Little
it was known as
sensitive.
comedy, but I don't know if it landed. that was the intent.
Spend $11,000 and get a chance at $50 gift card.
Crazy
Yeah, so we'll do
promises
it.
to
If we
get
hit
us started
1.7, we'll do a third giveaway.
Cats,
The other one's cats, right?
orange,
Yeah, well he's got one.
fresh oranges.
If we hit 1.7, Tyler will go to Oslo.
Tyler's gonna give himself
You know-
19th century mutton chops. It's true, and he'll take a photo
I
of him
will
in a
say-
smoking jacket.
In retrospect, the promising sci-fi, some crazy person's idea. Promising sci-fi was the best. Like, I'm really proud of what we put together for Starforged, and I think we wouldn't have done it. Like, it was such a
Yeah.
I don't know. We wouldn't have done it if we hadn't promised it, and I think it was a really exciting thing. Both it figuring out 360 pieces,
Yeah.
kind of really pushing the biscuit system, figuring out new paint schemes, full digital creativity, the cleansing the palette. Like, I think creatively, I think it was such a great move for us, and I don't think we would have gone there if it hadn't been Crazy Promise. So that was a
a ton of fun,
good.
Jared.
It was. And it's gonna be in the store in like 2 weeks. So people can grab it and sell it out. So we want to do a second one,
Yeah,
right?
What's your promise?
So buy all this stuff.
get up in there. We got 1 minute.
1.689.
Yeah, we'll definitely clear 1.7. I mean, we're gonna clear 2 million in the pledge manager probably.
We'll do catacombs at some point.
Tyler.
What do you got?
Come in and promise.
Okay, what do I have to
Yeah.
promise?
It's a real Tyler's promise.
Well, promise it again.
Is that a Sophie's? Yeah, is that a Sophie's choice? Like,
We all got it.
yeah, we did, but it was disappointing.
It was not a Sophie's Choice reference.
Oh, okay.
That's what I.
Even worse.
All accessories.
I've already made my promise today.
Was it looking at the IV and
Yeah. The promise is that I want to make. I've said this to Chris. We will make at least two packs that are, and I was just
2 more
mentioning-
packs in the room? Woo!
I was just mentioning it to him that I think what I would like to do is do it as a poll. I'd
that's a
like
good
to.
idea.
I'd like
Yeah,
to
yeah.
poll
The poll that we
Yeah.
promised that we didn't.
Well, I mean, if we, but we're on Endgame, so.
End imminent. What
Because
does that mean?
Are
it
we
means
on-
we're in Endgame.
Are we
Oh.
on Endgame?
Yeah, I showed you the thing. We are
What
in
does that mean?
Endgame.
What happens?
So currently, right
What?
now, what we are basically in is
Are
that
we in sudden death overtime?
it
Oh.
will. Oh
oh, there
no.
we go.
Okay, and then we're good. Basically, Endgame
We're not staying
like,
here forever.
extends
it'll
the end
extend
if you're trying to
until
hit the thing
if
until
people
you
are
hit it.
still.
Yeah.
And if it's fine, it's fine.
Mostly,
For 10 minutes.
mostly
For 10
we
minutes,
just-
it will be an end game. So if anybody enters right now in the next 10 minutes,
So it's
completely new
ended, but it's
pledge,
not ended?
It's ended. Like we are settled, but we have 10 minutes. For the next 10 minutes, it will basically accrue, and people can still adjust their amounts right now, only one time. You can adjust
one
one
shot.
more time
Make
if you
it
absolutely
count.
need to.
Here's
That's
the
the
thing.
kind of thing that Endgame is cool for.
Here's the thing. We're not staying
Sudden
here.
death.
We're not staying here for this whole thing.
No,
But
I
it just
mean,
ends at 10 minutes,
it's 10
right?
minutes. It ends in
It
10
is over in 10 minutes.
It says 10 hours.
It's if
Okay.
a new one happens, if a
10
new one
days?
happens, it starts to
I don't know.
It starts to go back up to 10. But I don't know that that's going to happen. We're not staying here for the entire time. We're going to
No, we're
end
not.
when we want to end. I'm just trying to say that like it's going to keep going until it finally ends.
Every backer resets the timer.
What are we at?
No.
1.695.
1.695.
It's not
And
going
it'll
down.
still go up
Wait.
a little bit more. I think at that point I'll confirm what I said to you, Chris.
Woo!
My new promise, my updated promise is we can do 3 packs. We can
Whoa!
do 3 packs. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it a
Modular
poll.
ships, water
Oh,
tiles, and a windmill.
That's a family of
Oh,
pieces.
You can make it big enough. It's a mega pack.
But
It's only a mega pack.
there's 4 pieces
Only
right
gonna-
now. I'm not gonna answer it right this moment. I just mean like we're gonna have a poll within
Polls
the game
are a really good
found
idea.
that we'll see if we can do some sort of like ranked choice voting kind of a thing.
If you wanted
for
a
these
pack of
pieces.
what are the hard to
If you
get
wanted
pieces,
the
yeah.
hard to get ones,
That's a good.
And
Yeah,
so,
that'll
thank
be.
you.
People will enjoy that.
and then that way everybody's kind of on the same level as saying like, cool, maybe my first choice didn't get picked, but my second choice got picked at least. And I think it's going to be around the realm of like 5, maybe 6 pieces, but 5 I think is a solid number to try to like make 3 packs. from.
Target
And then-
those pieces that people are trying to get
Yeah.
more multiples
So
of.
for certain,
Give 'em what they
Ivy
want.
and that
That double
wooden
door,
wall are the
this
2
guy.
that are like that's certainly in there.
Make a pack that's just double door wall and magnetic ivy.
I wouldn't do that. They would
No,
be
It'd be separate
It
them.
would be
So
separate, and it would be limited run. Any of these things are also going to be limited run,
Yeah.
unless there is
reliquariums too.
a very, very
True.
specific reason to do it as a store-bought thing that we can
Yeah.
make an argument for. But anything that's going to be a single piece is going to be limited run.
And
we have
to
a
clarify, is that this is for pieces that are already in the campaign, not new pieces. It's
Yeah,
trying to show, letting you
No
guys
new
target
molds, no new ideas.
targeting pieces that you want higher multiples of that were harder to get or whatnot. Right?
Yeah.
Because once again, we're doing our best to let you get the pieces you want in the multiples you want. Obviously, we can't do everything; it can't be perfect. But like, compare this to say Caverns or Dungeon of Doom or something where there's chase pieces or whatever. Like, you get every piece is in an easy to get pack. Now we're just gonna try and up the multiples so it's easier to get higher multiples of the bits. But I mean, I think this is one of the most, probably the most flexible collection of packs we've had. Right?
You're welcome.
Who can't get? What can't you possibly get? This is all there.
I don't know if you want. I don't
No,
know.
And
I don't want the answer.
There's a lot of
It maybe was
things.
rhetorical.
It was rhetorical. Yeah.
Well, while we're in game, we do have to can't keep saying it enough. Like, thank you, all you backers. Right? It really. What have we had? We had 1,000 people.
Yeah.
12,000 people.
No.
Oh.
It was close.
Let's roll this giveaway.
How many? Yeah, roll it.
Tree pop.
So
Oh, Letitia, you're not supposed to be able to enter this. We're re-rolling it. Boss.
the call is coming from inside.
Monster Slayer boss.
Woo, let's play the bus. But seriously, thank you once again. Like, this is our 14th campaign, and you guys again have exceeded our expectations, put us over the top, made all of this come to reality. This whole dirt path system, this entire Tudor village, all of these trees, all of this stuff. Like, it really, it's humbling. It's amazing that you're willing to bet on this thing, right? Where you're not going to get these things for 9 months, assuming there's no shipping issues or whatever, like at least 9 months, right? And you're willing to put in the money because you believe in the dream, and we couldn't do it without you, right? If you didn't put in the money, we wouldn't be able to make the stuff, wouldn't be able to get this on the table. It's amazing to think, like, everybody out there watching, you guys are going to have such cool stories, right? We're all bonded together by this love of playing with toys, right? Of putting together, trying to tell stories, use this stuff to tell stories and have a really good time. Gather together as humans on the table. It's amazing. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for all the ideas and all the support and everything. And everybody here and I'm sure our team, like, really, like, you have no idea how hard everybody works on this stuff. Puts their heart in it's the best.
Yeah.
We really appreciate. I appreciate all of you guys. I know we were asking people the best part about the campaign, a lot of people were saying it's the team, because it's true. Because you guys are the best. Thank you, thank you, thank
Well,
you,
you
thank you.
can't have us.
Woo! They can't have
Not for sale.
No, maybe the next $10,000 stretch goal, they can adopt Chris for the. No. But it really is. It really is special, and this is exciting. This is slingshotting us into Perilous. Like very, very excited to take everything we learned here and get into Perilous Frontiers and blow your minds yet again. Because we got some cool stuff planned. Is overtime over? Are we? Is overtime over?
No,
Does this thing end
it's
yet?
got another 7.5 minutes on it.
How does it keep going?
I don't know. You're not vamping for 7.5 minutes.
Endgame will basically have time when someone does something.
Yes.
Only one per backer. So that is going to keep
Got it.
going.
We don't need to get into the details.
But we have
just gotta-
12,000 backers, I heard. So this is a
Yeah.
lot.
We gotta get out
You
of here.
just gotta get out.
We just
Gotta get out.
Yeah, let's just call it. Let's say the right thing. We did it. Thank you, everybody. We got the trees.
we got trees.
We got all the stuff. It's like, woo! 3 new packs.
Do a foot. Oh god, get
No.
there's a thing behind
No,
you.
she's not.
Are you ready to cut to the nipples?
Yeah, tie.
With the money.
Do a flip.
Calling my name through the ages, for my enemy